Who we got with us today?
You got Nici.
What's been going on since the last time we spoke? What's new in your life?
Oh, well, first, energy. Two, another day. And like I said, I have some, I talked to FEMA since the storm. Got some good news with that. Housing, got some good news with that.
How you feeling?
Just trying to keep myself humble about it.
You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. You just want it to day by day instead of just jumping the gun, and then if something don't go how you thought it was going to go, you don't want to get discouraged.
Exactly. But I'm not thinking something that's not going to go the way I'm thinking it's something that's going to happen that I have to make sure I don't self-sabotage.
What else going on? That's good news. Good to hear that.
Yeah. That's about it. You know, every day, other things that haven't changed, you know. I mean, you know, we already discussed that, but as far as a way out, alive, I got that.
How was your holidays? What you do for the holidays? Hmm?
Oh, fireworks, eating. Oh, you know, but it was a good day. It was a good day. Last year I don't remember that, so I was happy to have it this year.
What was different about this year than last year? That you
Just how many people came out together.
were you surprised?
Yes, yes. Because you look around and it's scarce. Or I mean, it's people. Don't get me wrong, but not like that day. You can't imagine that. Yeah, they had blowers, brooms, push brooms. The next day cleaning up all the trash and stuff.
Everybody got along. No
No fight,
altercations.
no
Were you
shoes.
surprised about that?
I was proud. I wasn't surprised. I was proud.
What do you think could be done to make that a reality where that's our everyday life with no situations, no altercations, no... What do you think could be done? Or do you think that's even possible?
Yeah, I think if addicts went to the meetings in the different wards, and even though we know with our children, they have things that our children do, we'll be together. There's no other way, but we will be together. There's no other outcome. And that would, you know, produce something that only God knows. Yeah.
How did you feel leaving the event? Like, what was the feeling that it gave you? Or also the feeling of participating in it. Like, how was that feeling? Like, was it feeling like that old St. Louis, or did it give you that old feeling?
It gives you a sense of before you got high, before you became an addict, and you was just living. You forget that you an addict for those moments, you know? Yeah. That's what I think is the best. That's the best part.
When you forget that you are under the influences or under the guise of the toxic substances for that, how is that feel? How can you describe it?
I had to hold my tears back, because, I mean, it's something that you didn't even have to put effort into, you know? It was provided, and you just realize, like, whoa, you know? And if you haven't had hope, there's a seed.
Do you think there's hope for St. Louis?
Definitely. I mean, even if you have to leave and put your business plan together for St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Put you something together while you're in another city. Just don't give up on St. Louis. Because for me, that's my blood, my sweat, my tears, my cries, my laughs, everything.
Moving on. What else been going on with you?
Uh, just been thinking about how I'm gonna do my hair. I like doing hair. You know, I love doing hair. I know how to do her very well.
So why don't you? What
Uh,
stops you from doing
just
her?
using and using and using and using. You know, just not taking time out to do it. But my hands like, oh, you know, start doing some designs on the hair. So I've been in and out the beauty supply store, like looking at the hair. Got the man with some. Put this to the side. I'm come back in and get it.
Have you ever done hair, or like what started you doing hair? How old were you when you started trying to do hair or wanting to do hair? Or?
About 5 or 6 with the Kenya baby, the Kenya doll. Kenya doll, California roller baby, mannequin, Barbie hair, yeah, French braid.
So you
Yep.
kind of tough with it.
Oh yeah.
So you got a skill with your hands that you can dictate how much you make or whatever. But when do you feel like you'll be in a position to put that to use?
I just want to make sure when I do it in a way where the people who are taking out their time to allow me to do it appreciate it and don't have to complain because I gotta stop and do this and stop and do that. You know, I'm very particular about that.
When was the last time you did hair?
It's been a while. I mean, like a quick ponytail or something like that. I do ponytails with my eyes closed. But like something that I just do, a design or something like that. It's been some years.
What's your specialty?
Probably ponytail. Yeah. If I can do them with my eyes closed, that's my special.
So when you get back into it, you're gonna take it serious?
Absolutely.
Start
Absolutely.
your business?
Absolutely.
Because I see the joy on your face when you talk about that.
Yeah.
What else going on?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
If you want to leave us with anything positive, any good messages, any good wisdom, any words to live by on the way, on the closeout, now's your time. You can leave it for us.
You did good on this one. The questions you asked, I don't have to leave nothing positive. Everything about it is positive.
Did I do good or did you do good? Because the last time
you
just talked the last
it was the first time.
Yes.
So I didn't know what to expect, but I was listening to how you asked the questions and I was like, okay, this is cool. But the second time now, it's like, you need a sound going off before it plays. Boom! You know what I'm saying? Such and such production.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate your participation. I appreciate your input and your contribution. And man, we wish you all the best, and we hope to see you doing hair sooner than later. And I thank you.
Thank you.